welcome back to my channel. It is Ashleigh here, and if you are new, welcome. And if you have not, make sure you click on that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll always be up to date with my latest tutorials. So in this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys how I transformed this piece into a TV console. So I had a client who showed me this piece, and guys, I saw it in a picture and I did not see how bad it really was until I actually got it in front of me. So there were, like, you can see all the scratches, veneers missing, so we have a lot of work to do with this piece. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing I did, of course, is to remove the hardware. Okay, so after I removed all the hardware, it was time for me to sand. Now this piece needed a lot of sanding because there was so many surface scratches and it was just insane. So now I'm just going to take my blower and I'm just going to blow away all of the sawdust. Now I'm going to take my soap, water, and alcohol mix and I'm going to start to clean up the piece. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy E6000 and I'm going to glue the pieces of veneer back on there, and I'm going to use my clamps to clamp it in place for it to dry. Now this is how I do it. There might be other ways that you can do this, but I just use my E6000 to glue those pieces back, and then we're going to take our Bondo and fill in the missing veneer. So now we're just going to add our Bondo and we're going to let it dry and then sand it smooth and flush. Now comes the fun part, painting this baby. Literally, story of my life, I always have paint on my hands. All right, so I've already distressed this piece, so now I'm just going to take a 220 grit and I'm going to smooth out the whole entire piece. Alrighty, and now it's time for us to plank the top, my favorite part. Okay, so after we finished planking, it was time to start staining. Two things. Number one, when you're staining, you want to wear a mask, but I just did the first 3 boards because I knew that my camera was going to cut off. And number two, I mixed this stain with ebony, so I put the dark one on first, and then after I just put a little bit of ebony just to kind of darken up the wood just a little bit more. Now I'm just going to use my jigsaw and cut the boards flush to the piece. And now we're just going to take my palm sander and I'm going to sand out the sides, making sure that I'm rounding out the edges. Okay, so after I cut the wood, I actually had extra wood, so I planked the bottom with that wood. Now I don't have footage of me planking the bottom, but I did take all the remainder wood and I cut it down to the size that it needed to be so that it can fit perfectly in the center space. All right, drum roll please. Bam, this is the finished product. I absolutely love it. I told them, I was like, oh my gosh, I want this for myself. It's so pretty, it's so cute, so farmhouse charm, yes, everything. They absolutely loved it. I'm so happy. The body is sealed with wax and the top is sealed with boil linseed oil. Also, I changed out the hardware and I got this hardware from Hobby Lobby, of course, and I just love how this piece turned out. I hope you guys love it too. If you do, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you don't already, follow me on Instagram because I literally always put up my pieces before I actually make the videos for these. So I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.